We had a spy at the Halloween texture pack. Well, I thought that while I was on, I noticed that there was a nature texture pack, and Benjamin had talked about how nice this one looked. So I thought I'd jump in and have a spy at that. So we've looked at the my cats and further down to my wolf. The glass panes have quite a nice look. What I found with this one is actually the building materials more than anything that looks better. You know, the chests are quite interesting, although I think I preferred the Halloween one. So I had a look at the swords. I think the sword looked better in the bar than it does actually out. They haven't been able to replicate that sort of same nice feel. So my doors seem to still be screwed, so I just go through that. Bookshelves, and all the other little bits and bobs. The book flipping open, furnaces, crafting table. You can still hear my cats just mewing away. So I then have a look outside. The trees and the grass don't look that much different. And from what I could tell with the pixel art nearby, that it doesn't really change the walls and stuff either. You can see that they look very similar. So as before, I'm going to take a fly over to the various sort of features of the world just to see what this texture pack does to them. So I think, as I said, the building materials look really nice. Wood and stone brick, and to an extent glowstone as well. It's been look nice. So once again, have a look over at the beds and head to this way down here to where we know that there's a dungeon. You can see the iron ore looks a bit different. Must coal stone again. Here's the chest. You can look how realistic the iron ingot looked in there. There's the iron, as I mentioned before. Even the torches, I think the torches, they look a bit more like flames, don't they? So, pretty much taking almost an identical route to previously. Going the same sort of ways, having a quick spy over here, again at the enchantment table, and up the stairs as before, and then going up to the tower so we can head out and up, so we can look at ladders and stairs, and continue just appreciating the look of the building material. Really, as I said, I think the building material more than anything else is what makes this one. So up and out we go. Look at that. Even the sun is round. So just gonna fly over. As I said, the actual world itself, the biomes don't look that much different. The trees and the grass and that aren't very varied. There's some sheen on our tower pimps. Over here, you can see that. Again, it does some nice work for the diamond and iron, and it makes in here look really quite nice. So, why not have a sprint/run down towards the village so we can have a look at what's going on down there. I mean, the tracks look kind of nice in this as well. The village, it just looks that little bit more vibrant there. Let's have a look over at the roses. The roses look amazing. It's the building, so I can hear the doors moving. So that means I've got to find a villager. So let's have a look at what it's done to a villager. Once again, a comb over, but the villagers don't look much different. They're still Squidward. They're Squidward. Let's have a look at the sheep while we're here. There's some sheep, and the sheep, they look creepy. Look at them. They're trying to be realistic, and they just look creepy. Again, I'm happy with the torches, so I'm going to run back down to the main sort of hub nexus thing, and head to the next area. So down this way we go. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Let's keep running down. You can appreciate the tracks and the torches and the building materials once again. So this was never brick before. You saw what it did in the Halloween one and how nice that looked. This looks alright. It looks a bit. I think that's what I've noticed when looking at the nature texture pack, that it has a almost paler look to it. The Halloween one was very vibrant. There was lots of bright colour, against black. As Halloween has, but this is, I guess, to be more realistic in a way. The tones are much more subtle and less in your face. Which, isn't necessarily a bad thing, per se. Realistic doors getting broken again. So, look at that tree, it's not very good. So, we're going to fly past here. We already know that Bedroom's house is gone. So, we'll have a quick look at the companion cube that we built. again, I don't know. It looks alright, but it's not quite the look of the original. Yeah, I think very much the original is what makes it look good. So we'll have a look at see what the chickens have done. The chickens here are kind of brown. I mean, I prefer the demon chickens. So we'll just head out back there, head back through the cart track, go back over here through the building. This is Benjamin's constructions rather than mine. You can see very much, I suppose, maybe a difference in style between what me and Benjamin have aimed for, yeah. Especially in here, yeah, with this big, wide, open thing where he's going to have multiple lanes. So we'll just have a quick spy on the map and see what's going on. The map doesn't get an overhaul in this texture pack. Once again, I think highlighting a part that I mentioned with the Halloween one, of how much more of a complete thing that is. So we'll just have a quick fly over to the wipeout course, see how the texture pack affects the look of that one. I somehow suspect not a lot based on the material that most of it's built out of, because it's a lot of obsidian, because then there's no risk from creepers, which is always something you worry about. You can look at the brick building, doesn't look as nice. I think it looks a bit more interesting than the Halloween one. The obsidian looks virtually identical, personally. So you have a look through this, and the webs have a little bit more realism to them, but not a lot. The fire, it's the same. There's very little difference. A bit paler in colour. The mushrooms, the diamonds look a bit sort of kinda. So back we go. This time I'm just gonna fly. I can't be bothered to go through the mine, and I'm just gonna fly over to roughly where it is. However, I've got myself a bit turned around. Where am I? We're back to the house. There we go. Always good to have something to highlight where you're going. So I drop down here, back down to the hub, which is where most of my tracks go from. So we did the wipeout course. We're not going to go down to the gauntlet, and down this way we go. So I could go that way, but that's something you may see one day. And then we'll go to the oil tower rig. I couldn't see the button at first. I'm like, where's the button? Where's the button? Because of the way that it's been pre-skinned, you can just about see it. So I then have to whack the button and take this. You can see as this wall's been built in for quite a while, in the sense of when it first started there wasn't detector rails, and as I've built more and more, the materials available have changed. So I've changed the way things are. So for example, here you have detector rails, whereas in the really early ones on that first sort of set of cars, it's all kind of, you use redstone torches and stuff like that. Whereas here, that is not the case at all. In part, just purely because it was impossible to do it at that point. You couldn't use tetra rails, so a big distance to go. You've probably seen on the map, it's like the other end of the world, so it takes a while. I've probably flown it quicker because of the long periods of single distance. So let's have a quick look at what this is. It's all glass, so the glass looks really nice in this actually. But as I said, because the trees and that don't look much different, it doesn't do a lot for it. So you can see what I've been building here. That's still being worked on massively. The mushroom biome, again, it's just a bit paler. Nothing exciting. So we'll just have a go over here. As before, we'll just have a look around the abandoned mineshaft. I really do like my water elevator. It's like one of my favourite things I've built. The wood looks fantastic. I think that's the main thing I've taken out of this. The wood looks amazing, just completely fantastic. We've got a bit more to explore yet before we're done. Not much though, not much. So we're just gonna fly around the world a little bit, just taking what it's done to the biomes. As I said, I think the biomes it's not done much to. A little change to the sugarcane, the cactuses look a bit naff, really, not much to them. So we're just gonna fly around the desert, through the villages, just to, I don't know, just have a spy at things. So just have a quick look through the menus, at some of the different things. So it's like, what's that? Oh, it's a wither skeleton skull. Yeah, you can see that the cards and that appears to just do that a little bit to them. Yeah, the diamond looks really weird. Yeah, this is the idea, just to have a quick look. Yeah, the cape looks amazing. Yeah, the armor looks ridiculous. The spore legs look pretty cool. I thought to myself I was a smaller creeper, forgetting that was on peaceful. So I hope you like this little look through.